If you're a man over 50, what I'm about to say might shock you, but it could also save your erections. Every week, tens of thousands of men unknowingly damage the most sensitive part of their bodies just by skipping one simple habit. I'm talking about lubrication, but not the kind you're thinking of. Forget everything you know about those store-bought gels and synthetic lubes. What if I told you that most of them are doing more harm than good? They're not just ineffective. Some of them may actually accelerate tissue aging, kill off nerve endings, and make it harder for you to stay hard over time. I'm Dr. Sophia Carter, urologist and men's health specialist. And after over 10 years treating men with declining sensitivity, weak erections, and delayed recovery, I discovered something game-changing. It's not a drug. It's not a supplement. It's not another overhyped male enhancement gimmick. It's oil. Real, natural, skin-absorbing oil. Used the right way at the right time in the right amount. And when you do that, you protect the most delicate tissues you have. You boost local blood flow without pills. You start restoring the sensation you thought was gone forever. Some men say it helps them stay hard for up to 2 hours straight. Others report that their skin looks younger, feels smoother, and reacts faster just 2 weeks after starting. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what kind of oil works best, why commercial lubes are often the hidden enemy, and how one small habit can completely change your solo experience. Stay tuned, because this might just be the most important 10 minutes you'll spend on your health this year. You've been told that losing sensitivity and firmness is just part of aging. But what if that's completely wrong? Because for many men over 50, the real reason they're struggling in the bedroom has nothing to do with testosterone or blood pressure, and everything to do with this one mistake. They're either using the wrong lubricant or no lubricant at all. I've seen it over and over. Men who used to have normal, healthy solo routines suddenly find it takes longer to respond. They feel less. They finish quicker, or sometimes not at all. The biggest red flag? They say things like, "I just don't feel much down there anymore." And they assume it's just aging. But in reality, they're experiencing something else. Cumulative tissue damage. Every time you stimulate dry or under-lubricated skin, especially in your 50s, 60s, or 70s, you risk tiny tears in the tissue. You don't see them. You don't feel them right away, but they add up. Over months or years, these micro-injuries can lead to loss of sensitivity, poor circulation, weakened tissue, even permanent nerve desensitization. Think of it like driving a sports car without oil. Sure, it runs for a while, but eventually the engine grinds down. Your penis isn't much different. It's built for movement, but also needs proper lubrication to protect delicate internal structures. And here's the kicker. Most commercial lubes don't help. Some actually make it worse. Asterisk, asterisk. In the next section, I'll show you what's happening inside your skin after 50, and why fixing it now could bring back more than just firmness. There's something terrifying happening under your skin, and most men don't find out until it's already too late. You see, after 50, your penile tissue becomes drastically more fragile. Your skin isn't what it used to be. Collagen drops. Natural oils vanish. Blood vessels weaken. And worst of all, your nerve endings become exposed. This means that every time you masturbate without proper lubrication, you're not just risking temporary discomfort. You're creating micro damage that your body can no longer fully repair. Let me break it down. As we age, the skin gets thinner, up to 50% thinner by your 60s. Nerve endings sit closer to the surface. Capillaries lose elasticity. Moisture retention drops significantly. When dry friction hits this fragile system, the damage is silent but brutal. Tiny nerve endings get dulled, like sanding down a wire. Elastic tissue loses its bounce, making erections less responsive. Micro tears inflame the skin, creating invisible scarring. Recovery takes days instead of hours. And here's the catch. You don't feel any of it happening. Not at first. Instead, you just notice that you're not as sensitive anymore, that it takes longer, that you have to try harder. And most men just accept that as aging. But here's what I've seen in clinic after clinic. Men who stop using bad lube or start using the right natural oil often regain 40% of their lost sensitivity in just a few weeks. Why? Because the skin starts healing. The nerves start reactivating. The blood flow returns. But only if you stop the damage now. If you keep doing what you're doing, every session is like adding another scratch to an already thinning surface. And once those nerves go silent, sometimes they never come back. If someone told you that one of the best tools for male performance, sensitivity, and even erection health is sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now, would you believe them? Because that's exactly what's happening, and hardly anyone is talking about it. Natural oils, not the synthetic, overhyped junk you see in commercials, are quietly becoming one of the most powerful allies for men over 50. And the reason is simple. They don't just make things slippery. They actually help repair, protect, and restore. Here's what the best natural oils do. Improve local blood flow by softening skin and opening capillaries. Deliver vitamin E, fatty acids, and antioxidants directly into tissue. Reduce inflammation that blocks sensation and recovery. Replenish lost moisture and elasticity without synthetic chemicals. This isn't just about glide. This is about tissue-level healing. Unlike water-based lubes, which sit on top of the skin and evaporate, natural oils soak in, nourishing the exact layers of tissue that have been thinning and drying out for years. Some of the oils like almond, grapeseed, jojoba, and coconut are so compatible with human skin that it drinks them in like nutrients. And what happens next? Nerves fire faster. Skin feels alive again. Blood moves more easily. Recovery speeds up. I've had patients come back after 2 weeks and tell me, I didn't change anything except the oil, and I'm feeling things I haven't felt in 10 years. That's not magic. That's biology plus consistency. You don't need a prescription. You don't need a pharmacy. And you don't need a partner. You need the right oil, used the right way, and a little bit of patience. In the next section, I'll show you which oils are best, and which ones to avoid like the plague. Imagine wrapping your most delicate skin in a microscopic armor, one that doesn't just protect, but actually helps it heal with every use. That's what the right natural oil does. When applied properly, these oils form what I call an oil barrier, a thin, invisible film that shields your tissue from friction, dehydration, and even microbial invasion. But this isn't just a layer of grease. It's a bioactive defense system. Here's what this barrier does while you go about your business. Reduces surface friction, preventing micro tears. Locks in moisture, preventing dry cracking. Delivers nutrients into skin with every stroke. Fights off bacteria and fungus that thrive in warm areas. Maintains elasticity during extended activity. Think about that for a second. While you're pleasuring yourself, the oil is actively repairing the damage you used to cause. Commercial lubes can't do this. They coat the surface and then evaporate, leaving the skin even more vulnerable than before. Some even strip the skin of its natural oils, accelerating the exact aging you're trying to prevent. Natural oils like jojoba, almond, and coconut go deeper. They integrate into your skin's upper layers, becoming part of your defense system. It's like upgrading your body's own lubrication with better ingredients. Over time, this barrier does more than protect. It restores. Nerve endings fire faster. Skin becomes more resilient. The bounce of youth returns. Recovery time shrinks. The oil barrier isn't a luxury. It's the missing layer of defense your body stopped producing after 50. And putting it back could be the single most powerful move you make for your sexual health this decade. By now, you're probably wondering, which oil should I actually use? There are dozens of natural oils out there: coconut, almond, grapeseed, jojoba, argan, but only a few give the maximum impact for men over 50. Here's my top 5. 1. Coconut oil. Thick, rich, and full of lauric acid. Protects against bacteria and fungus. Improves local blood flow through medium-chain triglycerides absorbed by the skin. Vitamin E helps repair tissue and maintain elasticity. Keeps tissue lubricated for long sessions. Warning: can clog pores if applied to hair-bearing areas. 2. Sweet almond oil. Lighter texture. Absorbs quickly. Packed with vitamin E and B vitamins for nerve health. Omega-3 fatty acids calm inflammation at a cellular level. Supports repair of damaged nerve endings, enhancing sensitivity. Perfect for sensitive skin or those who experience numbness. Warning: avoid if you have a nut allergy. 3. Grapeseed oil. Super light, silky, absorbs fast. Proanthocyanidins strengthen blood vessel walls and improve circulation. Vitamin E and linoleic acid protect the skin barrier. Regulates sebum, balancing dry and oily skin. Great for longer sessions with easy reapplication. 4. Jojoba oil. Technically a wax ester, closely mimics human sebum. Absorbs readily into skin, regulating natural oil production. Rich in vitamin E and B complex vitamins, plus zinc and copper for tissue repair. Supports both skin health and nerve function, improving responsiveness. Long shelf life and gentle on sensitive skin. 5. Argan oil. Luxurious texture. Absorbs well, but leaves a protective layer. Exceptionally high in vitamin E and squalene, improving skin elasticity and moisture retention. Contains ferulic acid, an antioxidant shown to improve local blood vessel function. Anti-inflammatory compounds support healing of irritated tissue. Best for men seeking premium care or dealing with thinning, less elastic skin. Warning: expensive, but a little goes a long way. How to choose asterisk. If your priority is general protection and prolonged firmness, coconut. If your priority is nerve sensitivity and inflammation, sweet almond. If your priority is circulation and recovery, grapeseed. If your priority is overall skin health and gentle absorption, jojoba. If you want premium care and maximum elasticity, argan. Pro tip asterisk: warm a small amount in your hands first. This improves spreadability and comfort. Start with about a teaspoon. Add more as needed during longer sessions. It's always better to add than start with too much. These oils are not just slick. They're healing, nourishing, and protective, giving you results that gel lubes simply cannot match. Using the right oil is only half the battle. Applying it wrong can negate all the benefits, and worse, cause irritation or even reduce sensitivity. Here's the correct way to apply for maximum effect. 1. Warm it up first. Cold oil is uncomfortable and doesn't spread well. Rub a small amount between your palms until it becomes silky and warm. 2. Start small. Begin with about a teaspoon. It's easier to add more than to remove excess later. 3. Target the right areas. Focus on the shaft and glands. Avoid hair-bearing regions to prevent clogged pores and folliculitis. 4. Gentle massage. Apply in small, circular motions. Let the oil absorb for 5 to 10 minutes before activity. This allows nutrients to penetrate and prepares tissue for stimulation. 5. Reapply if needed. For longer sessions, check every 20 to 30 minutes. Just a few drops will restore glide and maintain protection. Pro tip asterisk for sensitivity restoration. Combine sweet almond oil with vitamin E from a pierced capsule. This gives additional support to nerve endings and speeds recovery. Many men skip these steps and think just slapping on oil will suffice. That's a mistake. Done properly, the oil acts as a living barrier, reducing friction, repairing micro tears, boosting blood flow and maintaining elasticity. Remember, consistency is key. Daily proper use can prevent future damage and slowly restore sensation, making each session feel better than the last. Once you start using the right oil consistently, changes start happening faster than most men expect. Here's the timeline of results you can realistically experience. Day 7 asterisk. Skin begins to feel smoother and more hydrated. Slight increase in sensitivity, even with light stimulation. Minor improvement in firmness, noticed during morning erections. Day 14 asterisk. Nerve endings feel more responsive. Erection duration starts to increase noticeably. Reduced irritation and redness from previous dry friction. Confidence begins to return. You start anticipating pleasure again. Day 21 asterisk. Significant improvement in blood flow. Skin elasticity improves, feels healthier. Recovery between sessions becomes faster. Many men report feeling sensations similar to their late 30s. Day 30 asterisk. Maximum improvement. Skin is resilient, sensitive, and responsive. Firmness and duration of erections are restored or improved. Overall sexual experience feels revitalized. You have created a habit that maintains tissue health long term. Remember, everyone is different. Some men notice faster changes, others slower. But sticking with this routine consistently will give you the best results. Think of it like a 30-day reset for your most intimate tissues. By the end of it, many men say they feel 10 to 20 years younger in terms of sensation and responsiveness. Here's the hard truth. Many men let pride get in the way of their own pleasure. They don't want to admit they need help, that they're sensitive, or that their erections aren't what they used to be. But the longer you wait, the more damage accumulates, and some of it may be permanent. The good news? You can take control right now. Pick one of the oils we discussed, coconut, sweet almond, or grapeseed, and start applying it properly, consistently every time. Track your progress. Note your sensitivity, the duration of erections, and how your skin feels. You might be shocked at how quickly things improve. This isn't about magic pills or instant results. It's about giving your body the care it stopped receiving after 50. And remember, if you're using condoms, oil breaks down latex. Use polyurethane or polyisoprene condoms instead, or stick to solo sessions with these oils. By committing to this small habit, you're investing in long-term tissue health, enhanced pleasure, and faster recovery, things that no medication can replicate safely. Take pride in taking action, not in ignoring the problem. The next 30 days could redefine your experience, and the only thing standing in your way is taking that first step.